Having completed the reality checker and realizing how much money you could potentially save a year by changing your spending habits, on this screen you can see the impact of using that cash to contribute towards paying off your cards. In addition to this, we're going to show you why you never ever pay the minimum that your card issuer allows you to. Remember, they're not being nice to you and allowing you to spread your debt in easy, manageable chunks. The minimum payment was designed to help credit card companies make as much money out of you as they possibly can. So, from here on in, repeat after me. I am never going to make another minimum payment again. And here's the reason why. In this section, we've displayed the information you entered at the beginning of the program so that you can appreciate the staggering difference it makes to the interest you're charged if you change your monthly payments. As I said previously, all the calculations in Debt Cruncher assume that you haven't spent any more on the cards you've entered, your primary objective being to clear your debt. If you originally tick the box on the first page to indicate that you only pay the minimum amount every month, then you'll see on this screen just how much that minimum amount will be for this month. Bear in mind though, because it's based on a percentage of the money you owe, this is not the amount you'll pay every month. The figure shown here is based on the outstanding amount that you've already entered, which will obviously be different on your next statement. So if you see min in brackets in this column, it means you ticked the minimum box on the Faceit screen. We must point out though that this figure could differ somewhat to the minimum payment amount which may be displayed on your statement. This is because there are over a dozen ways in which different credit card providers calculate the interest. Some deal with the cheapest part of your debt first. For example, if you've made some purchases with the benefit of a zero-rate card, they'll allocate your payment to that part of your debt first because they're not making any money on that. Just remember, by paying a fixed amount rather than the minimum amount each month, or by just adding an extra £5 or £10 to your usual repayments, you can make a dramatic difference to the size and life of your debt. Even if the reality checker confirmed to you that you really are running a tight budget, by simply changing how you pay will save you money and shave years off your debt. Let me show you what I mean. For card 1, in this instance, always paying the minimum amount means that you will pay £25 for the first month and, assuming you never use that card again, your debt of £1,000 will cost you a total of £3,172.54 in interest and take you almost 32 years to pay off. Now, if you enter £25 in this box, the monthly payment now becomes a fixed amount. Just look at the difference in the interest. £988.08. That's a bit better, isn't it? And you could pay it off in less than 7 years. Now, why does this happen? Well, because you're making a fixed payment each month, your outstanding amount is reduced quicker than paying a percentage of a decreasing balance. So come on, if you can afford the first month at £25, then surely you can make that your fixed payment each and every time, and you'll get your debt cleared much sooner. As you can see, by paying a fixed amount or by even increasing your payments by a few pounds can make a huge difference to the cost of your debt. If you enter a new amount for each card you have, we'll even add it all up for you and show you the total saving. As on all the screens, you'll be able to view the data you enter as a chart by selecting the Chart View button here. And, as I said before, the calculators don't account for any additional purchases you make throughout the year, but you can go back at any time to the Faceit screen and change your outstanding balance. Now, it's your turn to beat the credit card companies at their own game. Go on, go for it.